Hello iPad letterers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to practice our hand lettering together, and we are also going to do a giveaway. Starting this month, I'm going to give away 2 sets of iPad Letter Together practice sheets to 2 lucky winners. Stick around to the end of this video to find out how you can participate. The theme I have chosen for this month's iPad Letter Together challenge is summer fun. Let's get started and let me show you how it works. So the same as last month, I've created a list with 20 words that we are going to practice together, and again, you have 2 options of how to participate. The first option is to grab that Procreate practice sheet that I have here. It has 4 layers with 5 words each. There's 1 layer for every week, and you can first trace the word and then there's space for you to practice it on your own as well. And this month, you will also get this happy and bright color palette. I'm going to show you how we can make our practice even more fun by creating beautiful color gradients as we write the words. And so that practice sheet also comes with an exclusive lettering brush that I made specifically for this challenge. And as you will see shortly, it creates the most beautiful color effects. So the first thing you want to do is select 2 different colors. The first color is going to be your thin upstroke, and then the second one is creating your thick downstroke. And then you can see the transition between the thin upstrokes and the thick downstrokes create these most beautiful gradients. This is also a really good way to practice your transition between thin upstrokes and thick downstrokes, because not only can you see the pressure changing on the brush, you can also see the color change at the same time. And then for the next word, let's change the colors up, of course. And there's actually currently a bug in Procreate. So if you tap on the second swatch, which is the one on the right, and then close the color wheel, it actually swaps the swatches around. And it's one of those bugs. I've reported this when I was a beta tester last year, and they still haven't fixed it. So maybe it's a feature, maybe it's not a bug. But anyhow, always make sure that your first color swatch is for your thin upstrokes, and then the second one is for your thick downstrokes. And also make sure that when you close that color wheel that you've got the first swatch selected. Now you can see that we have a little bit of a problem here where the strokes end and the next stroke starts. It's got this really weird mark, but that's not a problem. We can actually fix this. So what we're going to do now is select the airbrush from the smudge tool selection, and now we can smudge this out and create this beautiful blend. Don't press too hard on your brush, but ever so slightly smudge the colors into each other. And this is actually a lot of fun. I spend a lot of time doing this, but I really enjoy this, and this really makes a difference to your lettering pieces. And now you're going to change the colors again, this time selecting purple and pink. And you'll see also I nearly make a bad mistake by closing the color wheel before selecting that first color swatch. So you always want to make sure that before you close that color wheel, that first color swatch is selected, because otherwise it'll swap them around and then you won't get the effect that you're looking for. Alright, so now we are going to write beach ball, and look at these beautiful colors. They really represent summer fun. I think this yellow and orange, it's really beautiful. And then we are going to open up the layers panel and turn on the prompts for week 2 and create the new layer for your lettering practice as well. And then choose any color combination that you feel like using, and then let's carry on. And of course, in your case, this is what you would be doing in the second week, but I just want to show you all the prompts and how I write them so you can watch and learn and just see maybe there are some tricky letter combinations that you might struggle with, and you can see how I write them so you can write them yourself. So yes, the practice sheets and the brush are really helpful, but you can also participate and practice all freehand on your own by watching this video as many times as you need in order to write the words. You can grab my free iPad lettering starter kit, which has a Procreate canvas with guidelines, and yes, of course, the download link is also in the description box of this video. And And before I forget, the second most important part, other than practicing, is sharing your work. Let's all support each other and post our work either on Instagram or Facebook using the hashtag #iPadLetterTogether. You want to post the first 5 words this week, and I suggest you do this on different days. And then next week you'll share the second 5 words and so on. I'll be on Instagram as well, sharing my version of each prompt, of course. Don't be afraid to be as creative as you would like to be when you do this. And then of course, let's support each other by liking and commenting on each other's posts. This is actually how I managed to grow my Instagram account to where it is today, and it's all thanks to this amazing community. And now let's get to that giveaway part as well. The way it's going to work is that you can participate by either post your work on Instagram using the hashtag #iPadLetterTogether, or alternatively, if you're not on Instagram, you can also participate by subscribing to my channel and leaving a comment below. And then I will pick one winner each from Instagram and also a winner here on YouTube, and the winners will be announced in next month's iPad Letter Together video. If you like my work, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the little bell icon to get notified each time I upload a new video. I'm also going to bloop up another video you might find helpful, especially if you're struggling with your thin and thick strokes. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.